So again, I find myself in this situation that I cannot come and say I have nothing to do anyway. Don't begin the video like that. Let me begin the video by asking you how you are doing. I think in the whole video I'm just gonna be telling you how I'm doing. But today I don't want to be negative because I did that. Today I just want to be optimistic. I'm going to walk again from this side where I've started filming to Kampala up to where I reach. Like, that's how it's going to be. So you can ask me how I came this side. Of course I came by requesting for lifts, but I feel I don't want to do it anymore. So whenever I don't have money, I find myself with one question to answer. When I don't have money, I have to come this side. But I don't want to do it anymore. It takes my soul out of me. So I love to do this, but I don't have money. I don't have money, man. I get on the road and give those guys a hard time. Me in my life, I don't have money yet. These politicians have a lot of money. Look at the cars they drive. Toyotas, expensive cars. Like, the world is very funny. Me, I don't have even a single coin, but those guys, the politicians, those people in the government, they drive convoys, they drive expensive cars. That's how the world is. I'm done complaining with life. I'm done complaining with this world. It's unfair. That's the way it is. Even if I complain, even if I lament how, that's how it is. So I was still telling you, like, yes, I get on the road and I request for lifts. Some men refuse, others give me, but it takes away my soul. I give those guys a hard time because they came to work. Those border men, they came to work, and me, I'm on the road requesting for lifts. So most of them refuse because they came to work. And the fuel, you cannot go to a fuel station and you say like, I'm requesting for fuel. You have to pay. So I love to do this, but I think I will only do it when I have money, because I don't want to be selfish, to be like, okay, I'm ambitious to fulfill my goals and all that at the cost of other people, because I really give those guys a hard time and it's so unfair of me. So today is the last time I'm going to be ever requesting for a lift. Not because I'm not able to do it. I know even if I go there, I will get it. But because it's selfish. Those men buy fuel and they expect to come here to work. So that's why I had to tell you this. So I'm going to be walking till I reach. I just wanted to tell you that part of my life, because it's not good to be selfish, like at the expense of other people. Those men are good people, but I give them a hard time. I make them seem like they are bad people, but that's their business. Those border men, that's their business. So me going on the road and the request for lifts, it's okay. Trying, I did it, but now I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want, because I be playing in their business, those border men. Yes, they have good hearts. I'm so appreciative, but I'm going to stop. So I'm telling this God, I'm so stranded, I don't know where to begin from. I'm so stranded, God. Whenever I'm in the garage is where I stay, at the house, my father's house, my father and mother. God, I'm so stranded, I don't know where to begin from. I've been doing these videos for YouTube, but they didn't change my life. It's like totally impossible for me now. I thought like maybe 1 year, maybe, but I think this is a wrong plan. Okay, it might be a right plan, but it needs assistance. So I don't know where to begin from, because I've told you this is my last time doing this, coming to request for lifts. If I have money, I will come this side. If I don't have money, I will accept and be stranded in the house, because I don't know where to begin from. I just don't know where to begin from. So that's my life now. I think I'm going to give up. Yeah. I try to prove that I'm strong. I try to prove that even if I don't have money, I can leave home and get to do what I'm supposed to do. But it's a selfish act. Because those guys, like the guy who gave me a lift today, you know, like whenever I'm requesting for lifts, these guys, I tell them like small locations so that I don't over. So I felt so bad. I really felt so bad, because we went at the station and that guy had to pay money. That guy had to pay money. Even though he was kind, helping me, I'm so grateful for their kind hearts. But I have to reflect with myself. Like, that's a selfish act. For me to say like, I want to go and make these videos, I want to go and stream. But, so, even YouTube, man, like, didn't even push my videos, didn't remove my public watch hours like I told you in the other video. So I thought maybe I can do this full time, but it's impossible. I gave it a year. At least I gave it a year. I gave it a year, 1 full year doing this. Not having money in my pocket for 1 full year. But it's impossible for me to achieve whatever. I need a backup, a financial backup. So I think my plan is not right, because I was planning to make these YouTube videos, but in reality you have bills to pay, and YouTube is not paying my bills. These videos are not doing it. I come and I stress those big men, the border men. They reject giving me a lift, simply because that's their business. I have to be considerate. Yes, I love doing it this all, but so I don't have any money. Even yesterday it was even luck to get a border, and that guy took me from Kampala to Mukono. I don't know if you ever get to come to Uganda, but these are the locations. There's Kampala, capital city, and me, I'm coming from Mukono. If you have Google Maps, you can check the distance. The word is Mukono, like a hand. Then to Kampala. Yeah? So, I think maybe sometimes in life it's not okay to give up, but maybe to change the strategy. Like I've told you, I've been doing this for 1 full year. Making videos, streaming, I've really done a lot for this channel. without any single coin in my pocket. But these things maybe are not for some of us. These things maybe are not for some of us. Because I'm going to die in poverty, man, if I continue doing this. I'm going to die without even having any single money. So, it will be so heartbreaking. So, I will do this whenever I get some money. I don't know how even I will get money. Because most of the times the money that I have, the Christopher, I just need to change my strategy. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with my life anymore. Because I thought maybe it's been 2 years doing these videos. I gave my full year to YouTube. I really did it. Gave 1 full year. Like, I don't know if you get that to understand 1 full year, what it means. Every day I've been uploading videos. I've been creating the videos, uploading, streaming. I've done everything. And I believed in YouTube, but I have to accept. It's like you're forcing yourself on somebody who doesn't love you. I cannot do it anymore. I have to give up. Okay, I'm not giving up, but I'm so broke. So broke. To the extreme. It's very hard for me to get a job because they will be judging me. In Africa, when you get a job, they still want to treat you as a slave. We are in 2024, but they still don't treat you like the content of your character. They want you to dress a certain way. They want you, like me, I'm vegan. Yeah, I'm a vegan. I don't know if you get to understand what vegan means. I am a vegan because I believe in life. So my hair, I have my real hair. Like, I just don't know, man, what to do. I feel so stranded. I feel so stranded, man. Yes, I can add hair. I can be so hard. And I'm gonna request for those lifts. And I get them, yes. I get them, those lifts. But it's so selfish. Because those guys came to work. And what made me decide that? Because we went at the fuel station and that guy had to pay money to get the fuel. And me, I'm just sitting for free. Even though, yes, I know, like, it's so selfish. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person who is selfish. Like, like it's all about me. Like me not caring what other people will go through as long as I satisfy myself. Selfish, no. So, God, YouTube, even if you judge me, but I gave this thing a 1 full year. It didn't work. I have to accept it didn't work. And I need a way to get money. Because I'm so broke. Extremely broke. Extremely. Oh, it's raining even. It's raining. I need to find somewhere where I can get shelter. I don't know where I can get shelter. So, I'm giving up on YouTube. Finally. I remember there's a time where my family was seeing me struggling. I wanted to see if I can make this YouTube thing. And I've done it, I've worked on it. I've streamed, I've made shorts, I've made long form content, I've done all that. There's nothing I've not done for YouTube. But I'm giving up. Let those people who benefit from YouTube, continue benefiting. I'm not giving up like giving up like, but I think I need to find a way to feed myself. Because I will die broke, man. I don't want to die a poor man. I don't want to die a poor person. Oh, it's raining heavily. It's gonna affect my camera. Where can I even stand? Ah. So I need to cover, I think, the camera. Where can I stand? It's really heavy and it's going to really bang me. This rain. Like I was telling you, man, I've done it for 1 full year. It's not working. I have to accept the fact. I was telling you, like, there's a time where I was so broke and my family was seeing how I was struggling to make these videos, and I convinced them, at least you give me 1 year and I see. I've done my part, but things are not working. Things are not working, man. I need to find something, you know, I can do. Because I will die poor. I'll die broke. And it will be a shame for my body. I cannot come here and tell people that I make videos every day, but yet I'm so poor. Broke. Oh my God. Really. I don't know, it's going to affect my camera. Heavy. It's heavy rain. It's heavy rain. Yeah. So it's so sad. But I've done my part. I'm not sad that I'm quitting. Okay, I'm not quitting, but I cannot ever do this, putting myself before other people. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this like this. I've done it. So I need to find a way to make money, because even if I am stranded, I don't know how to begin. I cannot be depending on Christopher forever. I need to be a man. I don't know, man. Life seems it's very easy, but it seems it's me who makes it. Seems my mind, my mentality. My mentality is so detached from reality. It's heavy rain. I'm under a tree. It's gonna bang me anytime. I was telling you, my camera is about to. I should find a way of covering it. Finding a way of covering it. I don't know, rain just came out from. Rain just came out from nowhere. I was walking and it just came. I don't know. If my video stops, that's how it is. It's so heavy. It's gonna turn the camera off, I know. Man, a tree. Ah. to cover it at least. Try to cover it. Because I don't want the video to get off. It's so heavy. I don't want the video to get off. Because I have to. God. You see, this is one of the reasons why I have to quit doing this. Maybe I'm wrong, and I have to accept that I'm wrong. This is not going to put food on my table, man. It does put food on other people's tables, but me, it has failed. You have to accept that I've failed. No, I've not failed, that's me, because me, I've done my part. Those people, man, they play games, those YouTube people. I don't know what they consider. They consider subscribers more than the creators. It's gonna go off. I don't want it to go off. Rain just came out of nowhere. I feel very bad. I feel very bad about myself. I need to have a career. Or I need to have a job. Or a hustle. I just don't know why I'm so stranded in my life. This is not what I expected when I grew up. Because I grew up having hopes in life. I thought maybe when I was young things will get better when I grow up. But things are getting even worse. Me being to an extent of requesting lifts. And I think it's okay. No. It's not okay at all. It's not okay at all. I have to accept that maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if the camera gets off. It's okay. But I don't want it to get off. Because I have to film. This is, I think, one of the last videos. Because I have to accept I can't handle risk anymore. I have to shoot the flare. Shooting the flare is one of the metaphors of giving up on something. So I have to shoot that flare. I have to shoot because I need money. I need a way to make money. At least I gave it 1 full year. I gave it 1 full year. Not even 1 full year, 2 years almost. Yeah, 2 years. I gave it 2 years. And it didn't work out. Which is okay. At least I tried. Right? At least I tried. It didn't work out. I thought maybe the reason as why I started doing YouTube, I thought maybe it can help me pay rent. Because I was in a time where I was getting evicted from the house where I was. And I thought maybe I can give this like 1 full year and it helps me pay my rent, but it didn't even help me. And I don't see any future. I'm sorry. Because there's a time where I was excited about YouTube, But those people from YouTube took away my public watch hours. I was about to reach those watch hours, but they took them off. They didn't even give a reason, those guys. So I give up. Those people from YouTube, you've won. So it's like it's very impossible. Like it's for some people. So I give up. I have my life. I don't know what to do, but I can find something else to do. Because I need money. I see raining, at least it's like stopping, it's just there. I've just told you because you are in my life, right? You are in my life. And then, at least, I've told you, I've tried this for 2 years. And those guys, the YouTube people, took off my watch hours. They did me so bad. Those people from YouTube. So I have to give up on YouTube. I need to find somewhere else to take my talents. You cannot be with somebody who doesn't give you love again. They consider subscribers, those people from YouTube. They are so bad. Like, I put in my life in this. I really had big hopes. But maybe it's not for me. It's for some other people. Maybe it's for those Mr. Beast. Maybe it's for those I Shall Speak. Maybe it's for those celebrities. And we the common people. It's not for us. I'm so broke, man. So broke that I feel ashamed of myself. I think rain is not threatening anymore. Yeah, so that's, I've given it 2 years, I've told you. But it's not working out. I'm extremely broke. You cannot handle being broke, man. This is real life. Everything depends on money. Everything. Everything depends on money. Everything. Food. Everything. And me, I put in my life. Come I create these videos. People call you all crazy. But at least I did try. I'm happy for myself. I did try. Maybe I will get a platform where they value creators more than the subscribers. Because we need to make money. We need ways to make money. This is 2024. We need other ways to make money. I need money. Everything depends on money, and this is Africa. It is worse. In Africa, it is worse. At least those other countries, there are things like provided by government and all that, but here, money. I think I have to move. I was in a tree, can you imagine? Rain had to beat me. I don't know if that's even the right English. Rain had to hit me. So me, I'm giving up on YouTube. Because YouTube is so unfair. like this world is. I give you my 2 years, and for you, you sit in your offices and you just let it be for those celebrities, let it be for those people in America. I don't know. I'm giving up. Giving up now. And the reason as to why I'm giving up, because I'm broke. Extremely broke. I'm not even broke, I'm poor. I don't know how many years I have in life. I cannot be living like this. Broke. Depending on somebody. I'm still a dependent. I depend on my parents. Depend on Christopher. If Christopher doesn't have money to send me, then I'm stranded. This can't be my life. For what? What is killing me? For what? It's like I'm chasing clothes. It's like I'm chasing clothes to be known. Oh, you are a YouTuber. Oh, we know you are a YouTuber. But you are broke. You can't even put food on your table. It's not worth it, man. I have to accept. I think I have to move, and I see. Yeah, if rain is still so hard, I will find, but it's not threatening now. So everybody who wanted me to give up, it's your happy day. This is one of my last videos. If I have money, I will be making the videos. But if I don't have money, I will not come here again. No, it's not worth it, man. It's not. And by the fact those guys took away my public watch hours, it's no longer worth it. It's no longer worth it for me. I put in a lot of time, the video gets 2 views. And you are broke from January. I've been broke from January. We are heading to December. Broke. I have my younger siblings. They look at me and you are the elder brother. You are broke. You can't even help them with something at home. At home, I can't help them with anything. I feel like I'm done with living this kind of life. It's like I'm chasing clothes. If this is the end point, at least I gave it 2 years. I gave it 2 years. It didn't work. I cannot handle being broke again. I don't know why life is not giving me any chance, an opportunity. I don't know why. Because how do you want me to survive? Even my ex-girlfriend was right. My ex-girlfriend had all the reasons to cheat on me. My ex-girlfriend had all the reasons to break up with me because I could not take care of her. I could not. Even if she loved me, but I wasn't able to provide. I couldn't help her with anything. I couldn't help her with anything. Like even at home, man. I don't help, yet I'm the oldest son. And I'm selfish. I feel very bad, but I have to say it. This is not for me now anymore. If you don't ever see me making videos, I tried, but it didn't work. You accept. I'm grown up. My life is gone. 28. By the time that I was filming this video, my life is gone. I have to change the strategy. So that's why when I don't have money, I will not be doing this. Because everything needs money. There's no any job where you work the whole year and you don't have any money in your pocket. There's no, even if you are doing the oldest jobs, at least you have money in your pocket. But me, every single now and then broke. It's like I got comfortable. It's like I got comfortable. Yet I'm living in a country which is very political. So what if those policemen one time find me and I didn't have money? I cannot be living my life like this. It's like I'm dead. I don't want my life to be dead, but it's like I'm dead. Everything depends on money. Everything. I don't have money. I told myself when I'm beginning this video to be optimistic, but I cannot come here and just pretend that, oh, you're optimistic, the future is bright. The future has not been bright for 2 years doing this. And you see people like who are totally different from you. How will I even have kids? How will I even have a woman in my life? How? The women of this generation, when you don't have money. Even if the people say I'm handsome, but you are broke, no woman will love you. So that's why it's one of the reasons why I don't have a woman in my life. Because I'm broke. No woman can love you when you are broke, when you are nobody. I think I need to cross and go the other side. Look at all these people, man, driving cars. I hate even walking now. I don't like walking anymore. I'm tired of living in the life of poor. I'm tired of living this kind of life. There's nothing good in a life of poverty, in a life of being poor. There's nothing good. God, there's no reason as to why you can give me this kind of life. There's nothing good in my life. Nothing good in being poor. There's nothing. Everything needs money. Everything. And in Uganda it's worse. The gap is so big. The people who are very rich, they are very rich. And there is me, poor people. Very poor. With no hopes of even. With no even hopes. Which kind of life is this now? So, I did try. I failed. But I've tried. But I need to change I need to take my talents somewhere else. YouTube is not going to pay for my bills. It pays for other people, but me, it has failed. And I need to accept it. Because if I don't accept it, I'm going to get a heartbreak. I'm going to live in a miserable life, which I'm already living in. I need to accept and change my life. Everybody laughs at me. Everybody had to say like it's okay, but now I can't handle it. I don't have subscribers for 2 years. Even my content is not fun. My content is not fun like those other YouTubers. My camera quality is low. It's not like those other YouTubers, no. A wannabe. That's what they used to call me. Somebody who wanna be. You wanna be in music. You wanna be in YouTube. You're just there 28 years, but you're like a 14 years. Okay, I need to get back to being positive. I need to lift my soul again. I just feel bad. And I'm not happy in my life. Money. I cannot come here and I say I'm happy. you forget about money and you be happy. Yet everything depends on money. Food, the first things that you even need, they all depend on money. In Uganda, if you don't have money, the doctors can let you die. If you don't have money, like, they can let you die without touching you. You have to first pay. So I'm here chasing clothes that you're a YouTuber, yet you don't have any money in your pocket. I need a reliable source of income. I'm a youth. By the time that I was filming this video, I was a youth. But you cannot be a youth when you are poor. At least, okay, you can be a youth when you are poor in those countries like the States. But here, in Africa, you are a youth and you are poor. You will understand why Africa is called Africa. And I'm understanding it. I'm grateful to even have the parents who give me a place. I feel very bad about myself. Among all things that I decided to choose, I chose something that is not giving me a single coin. When I get stranded, I don't know where to begin from. Everything that I'm doing doesn't give me any money. How can I explain to people that I'm not crazy? I think people are very right to call me a crazy man. Because how can you explain to somebody that you've been doing something for 2 years and you cannot have even money to buy food? You cannot even have money to rent a place. So how can you convince those people that you're not crazy? How? Like I just told you, my ex-girlfriend was right to just go to find another option, because maybe she was like, man, this guy is not serious with his life. When you come in Kampala, you see people hustling, people doing something. But what are you doing? You're a YouTuber. Oh, you're a YouTuber. But at the end of the day, what? There's people in the world who don't even know about YouTube. So I think these technology things spoiled me. I wanted to jump maybe on the bandwagon. Maybe I heard some people are making money from YouTube, and maybe I wanted to see if I can do it too. But maybe it's not for everybody. I have to accept, man. I feel very tired. I feel very tired, and I'm giving up. Giving up. God, you're happy now? Finally, I've broken. Finally, I'm shooting the flare. I cannot handle being broke. Okay, I cannot handle being broke because I've been broke my whole life. I cannot come and tell you that I've ever had money. I cannot come and here and tell you that I've ever had money in my life. I've been broke my entire life. 0 to 28 years, poor, broke. That's how I've been. So I can handle that, but I cannot handle stressing other people because of me. I need to go to Kampala and get internet for streaming. The streaming is not also giving me any single coin. I feel so bad for my parents, man. I feel so bad for them, man. They had all the single coins they had. They took me to school. Gave me education. Maybe had hopes that education can help me. But in reality, education here nowadays, it's just a business for those guys who are in the education. So for them, at the back of their minds, they were like, let's take our kid to school. Let's take our kid to university. That's what they had in their hopes. But university of these days is a business. They don't care about you. Can you imagine the course that I did at university? My parents were struggling to get all that money. They even sold land. There's a time where I didn't have tuition. And my parents sold land to take me to pay tuition to that. So after the year I left, the university scrapped the course. You can imagine African people, man, are so poor. They have hopes in education systems. They say like, maybe let me take my kid to school. They fight so hard to take their kids to school. And these universities wake up one day and they say, that course you did for 4 years is no longer available. So all the money, all my life, all gone like that. So the degree that I have is useless. The degree that I got is useless. My parents' money, man, those poor people, man, their money all wasted. I don't mind if my life got wasted, but their money, they had to sell land to take me to university. I had hopes, man, because that's what I grew up now seeing. So, you can see, man, I don't have any plan now. The degree that I have is useless. It cannot help me with anything. This YouTube thing is not taking me anywhere. So I'm just there, stranded. Like the word is stranded. That's the word that I use every day. Most of the people that I went to school with, they see me in city. They're doing well. Most of them now have kids. They ask me what happened to you. You can imagine. They ask me that question, what happened to you? I wish I had an answer. What happened to me? I became a beggar. I don't know how to work. Maybe I want free things. Maybe I want easy things. I thought maybe when I do YouTube, you thought YouTube is easy money. You're looking for an uneasy route. An easy route has not given you a single coin. So you're gonna die poor. Of the mindset. So it's my mindset that is disturbing me. My mindset is the one that is disturbing me, man. Okay, it's one of the things that are disturbing me. I just admire the people. When I come to Kampala, I admire how these people started, because me I failed to start. Yeah? Me I failed to even begin. Like I was telling you, I don't like comparing myself to other people. But there's a time where I feel like I need to compare myself with other people. When will I have kids? When? Do I want to have kids when I'm 60? I tell myself I don't want to have kids because I know even if I have kids, I'll just bring them into suffering. That's why I cannot have even a girlfriend. Who would want to be my girlfriend? Who? When you cannot even look after yourself. When you're a man of 28 years, but you cannot even afford a place where to stay. You sleep in your parents' house. That's me, man. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with the person that I am. I cannot come here and I lie. A person who I am is a beggar. A person who I am expecting free things. The person who I am is, you go to stream, you think you will get money from streaming. For 2 years, you've not even gotten $1, and you're still doing it because you want free things. You're escaping from the reality. You escape from reality. Now it has shown you, beaten you, until you realize that you wake up from this dream that you are in. The dream that I'm in, of dreaming. I've told you in Uganda, when you don't have money, those doctors can leave you to die. Because I had a friend, he had some difficulty in the stomach. The doctors didn't touch him because it was only 1 million Ugandan shillings. I don't know if you convert in your currency. How much is 1 million Ugandan shillings? When you convert in your currency, how much is 1 million Ugandan shillings? Those doctors, the Ugandan doctors, they let him die because he had not paid money. So what if I fall sick right now? I will die, of course. You see? I'm just gambling my life. My life. And what is hurting me most now, I'm grown. I'm about to hit 30 years. I feel very bad because I grew up broke. In school, I was broke every day. And I thought for a better future when I grow up. But it's now worse. It's now worse. Now. I come in Kampala, it's like I'm really in a different world. Yet this is my country, this is where I was born from. But this Africa, man, it's like it belongs to some people. It's like it belongs to some people. Feel so detached with the country where I am in. Feel so detached. But you come here in the city. Me, I'm coming from the rural area. So I come in the city and I see how these people, man, they are living their lives. They have something they have wanted in my whole life, but I've not had it. I wait to make money. God denied me that. I will not come here and tell you that God gave it to me. God denied me. God denied me a way to make money. I don't know why God denied me to make a way to make money. I don't know why. I don't know. It's like I've killed people. It's like I've ever lived my life and I killed. Why, God, would you deny me a way to make money? Yet you know everything depends on money. Everything. Everything depends on money. Why, God, would you just do me like this? Why? Why would you do me like this? I don't know why. I just don't know why you would do me like this. I grew without money. I grew without money. In school, I was hungry every day. Now I'm grown, I'm still in the same position and worse. At least the other day, when I was young, I was a kid. I was considered as a kid. But now I'm a grown man. My God. Let me tell you something that hurts me the most. Whenever I'm in the garage, whenever I'm sitting in the garage is where I spend most of the times because it's like the room where I stay. And I don't see where to begin from. Off from the garage, then I come and I make these videos, go for streaming. I don't know where to begin from. So, am I nobody? And maybe I try to run away from that nobody. But it keeps coming back to me. Like I've told you already. If I fall sick right now, I'm going to die. Because I don't have money. And I've told you these African people, the African doctors, if you don't have money, die. That's how they are. I'm sorry, man. I'm talking negative only. That's the truth. When I'm happy, I'll talk about happy things. But right now, I'm not happy. I cannot come here and I pretend that I'm happy. I cannot come here and I pretend that I'm happy. What hurt me the most, I've told you already. My parents sold land to pay for my school fees, my tuition, with a degree that is wasted for 4 years. That degree is not helping. It's not going to help me. I moved on from that, by the way. Accepted and moved on from that. But of course, the pain is still there for my parents. And I still see it in Africa, it's still there. The education system in Africa is, maybe it's about me only. There are other people maybe who benefited from it, but me, I didn't. And yet I put in a lot of my life. Sometimes I wish I dropped out. Sometimes I wish I dropped out of the university, college. But my parents believed in those things so much, and they made me believe in them, and I wanted to make them proud. So now I don't have any plan. I wish maybe I dropped out and I concentrated on music. Like at least I've given YouTube these 2 years. It's not working, but at least I've given it some time. I'm so over lamenting and complaining. So people see me here recording these videos, and they're going to see me at night requesting for lifts. Like you guys. Like let me tell you, today I was requesting for a lift, and some guy called me. Can I cuss? He cussed like feces. He called me feces because I was requesting for a lift. Why? He told the other guy that guy is feces. That's what he told him. So, I've told you already. That's with my life. Anyway, let me just throw that behind me for a minute. So I'm walking in the capital city of this country called Kampala. And when I'm filming, I come with my camera, and I film walking. It's so funny, like whenever people see you, you get exposed. And people see, I'm out of what to say, man. I have to walk. I feel like I'm even tired of walking. I didn't eat when I was coming. Let me tell you this, it's so bad to say it, but there's a time when the robbers attacked me and they hit me on the head. They took my phone. They hit me, but I wish those guys, man, completed me. Sometimes I wish I could not be on earth now. I could be already gone. But that's so bad to even think about myself. I've called myself every bad thing. I've called myself a coward. I've called myself a wannabe. I've called myself all that. No, I don't want to call myself that anymore. Because it's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. Yeah? So, I don't know what's next with my life. I told you, whenever I'm in the garage, I'm so stranded. I don't know where to begin from. When I look at the side of my family, there's not anyone. You think like my father's family, there's not anyone I can look and I see, there's not anyone. When I look at the side of my mother, there's not anyone I can think of and I say this person. Just don't know, man, what to do this. I don't know why God, you denied me an opportunity, man. You very well know my condition. But why would you do this to me, God? You want me when I'm old? When I'm 60? When I'm 28, I feel. There's a time where I told my ex-girlfriend, like, at 28, we give birth. But now I'm 28. Oh, I come in Kampala every day almost. Like every day. And I feel like I see these people. I come in Kampala, like I was telling you, I come in Kampala almost every day. But I've never made any money from Kampala. I've only spent money from Kampala. Yet I come here every day. I don't know. Sometimes I admire those people who believe in Jesus. I somehow admire those people. Because me, I cannot believe in those things anymore. I believed in them when I was young. But I cannot believe in them. But I admire those people who believe in Jesus. Who believe. Me, I cannot believe in them anymore, man. I believe in God, of course. I know God is there. But it's so unfair, God. So, I don't know. My mood is so down because of poverty. Being broke. Not having a job. Not having a career. Not having a business. Just there. Aging. No purpose. Me and my life and this camera. This camera was one time giving me some purpose in life, but I'm not getting that purpose anymore from this camera. So, I don't know. I have to accept that I was born from Africa. I was born from Africa. Accept that you are nobody. Even if you try these things like those American people, for them, maybe they work for them, but me, they are not working. And I'm just here negative the whole day. That's how I am, my life, negative. Yet I know I need to be a positive person. Yet I know that I need to be a positive person. But I find myself I'm negative. I admire those guys who made it in music. I fantasized about music since I was a kid. Christopher helped me buy the music equipment. But everything is not working. We paid for the music software. It's not working. Like, I don't have any reason, man. Like, just there, man. I fantasized about music since I was a kid. But music didn't even show me a way. How will I survive in this world, man? How? This world is going to treat me harshly. I know it. Imagine it's treating me harshly right now when my parents are still there. And I'm grown. Sometimes I wish, man, I wasn't born. Sometimes I wish I wasn't born. Sometimes I wish I didn't come in this world. That's why, for my kids, it should not be just sex. For me to bring kids in this world, it should not be just sex. Like me having sex with a woman and she gets pregnant and I bring a kid in this world. I want to bring a kid in this world when I'm really able to take care of my kid. When I can give something to my kid and something that can help my kid sustain himself or herself. But me, I don't have that thing. I don't have that thing that can help me sustain myself. School ate all my life. It didn't help me. I don't have anything that I fall back onto. So that's why, like I'm telling you, if I'm to ever give birth to a kid, I want at least my kid to have something that can help them to look after themselves. But man, reality in Africa is so harsh. Africa, man. Why was I born in Africa? Even if you try to find any love to love Africa, but you get stranded, you get in that reality of Africa, of being poor, of being in poverty, of not having hope, of just being a slave, of just being an animal, somebody of no value. So angry, why am I even saying that? So angry that I should not be saying that. But I have to say it because I need to get my anger out. I need to get my disappointment out. I need to, I don't know my life. I come in the city and these people, the urban people, with their lives. I felt so bad the other day, man, because I don't know if I have to say it's God who did it. I don't know, man, because I was out of that situation of requesting for lifts, but then I came back in that situation. So now this situation is taking me out of YouTube space because I can't handle it anymore. I have to accept and give up. You never give up in life. That's me, I'm giving up for real on this because man needs to eat. Eating is just there, but I feel so empty whenever I don't have my own space. Like I don't have my own place. And when I come in the city, these people who in the city, they love intimidating. Because for them, they are so urban, they know all the things. So me, when I'm filming from the city, I'm like a villager. But I don't care about what these people in the city, what they think about me. None of these people is my friend. I only care when I get a negative response from somebody I consider a friend. But these are all strangers to me. We are in the same country, Uganda, but they are all strangers to me, man. I just see them. I'm happy for them, at least for them they know how to make money. Me, I don't know. I'm a father. Oh, let me tell you something. My young brother. There's a way I admire my young brother. At least for him, he's a joyous person. He knows how to live his life. He knows how to drive. Me, I don't know how to drive a car. 2024. 2024, I don't know how to drive. 28 years. I don't know how to drive a car. I don't know how to drive a motorcycle. You see? How can I be happy about myself? That's why I have to call myself a fella. A fella is somebody who is ignorant, who is backward. That's who I am, a fella. I feel very bad about myself because I cannot even support myself at this age. When will I support myself? When I'm 70? This is my prime time. My prime time if I'm still even alive. And I don't have anywhere to begin from. I wasted all my life. I was sleeping. It's not that I even went to clubs. Like they say most of the youth, they spend their youth. I didn't even go to clubs. I was just there. Just there waiting for life to happen. And life didn't happen. So now I have to be lamenting, complaining. This is all I got now. And I need to stop even doing it. So what can I do, man? At the end of the day, even if I lament, even if I complain, even if I call myself all sort of things, even if I don't love myself, even if I do what, my situation is that. The condition is that I'm broke, extremely broke, not even having $1. Yet I'm living in a world of millionaires, living in a world of rich people, living in a world where like people are very rich. I mean, this life where people are very rich, where people know how to make money. But me, I don't know how to make money. Everything that I thought will help me make money even didn't give me $1. Like $1. It didn't even give me $1. Like I told you, whenever I come in the city, these people look at me, feel me. But I don't think nobody's my friend. So I'm just a stranger to them. They know me because they see me walking here all the time filming. But at least they cannot. I know their minds, they are so negative. Because I know them. And I listen to the language they speak. Whenever they are backbiting me. But I don't care. These people in Uganda, Kampala, are all strangers to me. I just see them. Just see them and go. So, I was telling you, even if I do what I complain, I cry. There's a time where I cried every day, like I was crying every day. There's that time where I was crying every day, but that didn't change anything. That didn't change anything. I know I'm in a hard country. This country is so hard for people like me who are peasants, commoners, nobodies. It's very hard for me. I know it. How will I do it? How am I going to survive? How am I going to be able to change my situation? Because I'm not the only one. I've told you I'm the eldest. The young siblings, my siblings. I feel like I cannot come and I tell them about life. I'm not in a position to tell them about life because they see me at home. Early morning, people are going to work. Me, I'm sleeping. Because I don't know anywhere to begin from. I'm totally zero in reality. Product of school. You come out of school and you are totally zero. The degree that I spent 4 years on is useless. It's not going to help me. Totally zero in reality. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to. I'm just there wasted. okay, even if I say all those things about myself, that is not going to take away my condition. So what can I do? What is the solution? What is the solution to my life? What is the solution? Lamenting is not going to change my life. YouTube didn't change my life. Streaming didn't change my life. School didn't change my life. God didn't change my life. I don't have any option. Yet I wanted to change my life so bad. I wanted to see myself. But now I'm grown, 28, making 30 years, with no career, no job, dependent on Christopher, dependent on my family, dependent just there. That guy was calling me, but I pretended like I wasn't hearing, but I knew he was calling me. So, what do you think I have, man? I will just waste your time, man. Sorry. So when you see me, man, on the streets, don't think I'm somebody special. Don't think like I have something going in my life. I'm just there. One of the people living in Uganda. So when they see me holding a camera, maybe they might think, I don't know, yeah, they are doing better than me in everything. Those people have families they look after. I don't have any family that I look after. So irresponsible. Very irresponsible. There's a time my mother told me like she doubts whether I will be able to even have responsibility. I think she was right. Like in my mind I wanted to prove her wrong. But maybe she was right. No responsibility. You don't have anybody to look after. So all that is not going to change my life. I need to get a real solution. I even doubt myself now. Because all the things that I've done, they have not given me for 2 years. I wrote down the plan. I sat down and I wrote down the plan. Do YouTube, do trading. Trading took me trading financial markets. I used all that money to trade financial markets. There's a time when I learned about trading and I thought, oh, this is maybe something that God has given me that is going to help me. But then it didn't help me. So God, what did you give me in life? It's very annoying to talk of God. It's very annoying to talk of infinite intelligence, but you can never even hear a reply from God. You can never even have a conversation with God. You just believe that there's God because you grew up hearing there's God, there's God. You need somewhere to put your faith. You just need somewhere to put your faith to know that you're not alone in the world. But God is so bad, man. You call God, you call infinite intelligence, but nowhere. Nowhere. So you just know that God is there. I wish I knew somewhere. I cannot go to churches anymore. I cannot believe in churches anymore. I'm sorry. It's not out of bad faith. I cannot believe in it. I go there the other day I went in a church. But I felt it. I cannot believe in those things anymore. But I respect those people. But me, I cannot believe in those things anymore, man. So there's a time I went there. But you cannot even talk to God. You cannot. These pastors, for them they say that God talked to them. They come out and they say like God talked to me and he told me to do this. But me, I don't know how to talk to God. Because I would have asked God some serious questions. God, how do you want me to survive? You want me to be dependent? You want me to be a beggar? I have 2 legs, I have 2 hands, I have a brain, and I'm not having any money. How can I be broke? I feel like it's a crime. I should be imprisoned. I feel like it's a crime to be broke. I should be imprisoned for real. Because I'm just out here wasting resources. Because it should be a crime to be broke. I don't love being broke. I've never loved. I will never love. God, let me tell you this in plain sight. If God, you are there, I don't know. I know you are there, God. God, I know you are there. But just know that I'm not happy with what you did in my life. Yes, I should be grateful for even the little things that I have. I should be living in abundance. Because I'm even doing better than some people out there in the world, right? I even get food without even working. I get food. I'm doing better than most people. I should be living in abundance, grateful. But then I have to complain, yes, God. So, I need to get a solution. I feel very happy with that. These people in Kampala, in Uganda, maybe they know me, but at least nobody knows me. Like, nobody is my friend. They just see me, I just look at them. We just see each other. You see me, I see you, that's there. Because I don't want to be in this kind of state and know people. Because I know these people in Africa, they just laugh at you. They just laugh at your situation. So that's why there's some people in Uganda that I consider my friends. There's some guy, let me tell you about my friends. It's very bad of me to come and say that I don't have any friend in Uganda. No? There's some guy called Godwin. That guy, we don't talk every day. But I believe his love for me was true, was pure. It's called Godwin. Then some other guy called Mensa. Then there is Brian. There is Michael. And there is Daniel. Yeah, those people in Uganda, yeah. I don't see them every day. I can spend some long time without seeing them, but those are the people I list in Uganda. Apart from the family, of course. But when I come to the city, nobody knows me here. So even if they laugh at me, even if they mock me, I feel happy then. So I've been working, lamenting, complaining, because I've been talking the truth, what is happening in my life. So if it's a crime to say what is happening in your life, let me commit that crime, because I don't want to come here and I lie. I love people to know me for who I am, a broke person. Who wants to find out what to do? At least I've tried to execute that plan. The plan didn't work, didn't give me money, but I worked upon it. I've streamed, I've made the YouTube videos. What else have I done? That plan. So I've been working now. I don't know, I came from the other place. I feel tired already. I've been working, you see. Working. I don't know, I can longer. I've been working, that's working. That's how I came. walking like that. And in Uganda, walking is one of the signs of poverty, of being poor. It's one of the signs. People know that this guy doesn't have money. I feel so ashamed, man. How can I be in life without having money? Come on. Yet I call myself smart. Yet I call myself smart. Yet I know that I'm smart. And I don't have money. I feel so ashamed of myself. I feel that I'm ashaming my soul. I feel that I'm ashaming my ancestors. My ancestors, my grandfather was a rich man. He had land, cattle, he had a big family. But me, I don't have a family even. I don't have a house. I should live in abundance anyway. I should live in abundance, but this is what you get when you're broke, when you're in poverty. You cannot be happy. You can try to say that you have to live in abundance and all that. But money, this guy has created this thing called money, which rotates this world. If you don't chase it, you find trouble. You can even lose your life. The other guy I've told you, the other producer, music producer, lost his life because the doctor said he had to make payment first of 1 million Ugandan shillings before they can touch him. And just like that, he's now no longer in this world, this crazy world, where some people are very rich, where some other people are extremely poor. Crazy world. That life is good. This life full of inequality. Life is good, yes. I believe in life. But life of suffering? No. Nobody should live a life of suffering. Why? Yet those people who are born in royal families, like the Queen of England, she was born a Queen of England. That can never change. Those queens of England, for them, that's their life. I'm happy for them. Like the Pope, like these people of the Catholic Church. You can say like you're a Catholic. You see most of the buildings in Uganda, they're for Catholic people. Me, I was once a Catholic. But you call yourself a Catholic, but you don't have anywhere to go. Okay, I should not be going into religions. Religions are sensitive. I don't like to talk about sensitive things. I don't know if I even am audible. With my English, my primary 2 English, then I went up to university and I still speak primary 2 English. So, I've been walking. It's time to give up. I'm sorry. I cannot handle this anymore. I need a place where to stay as a man. YouTube is not giving me that. Uganda, man, is very hard for me. Uganda. Why was I born in Uganda, man? Why was I born in Uganda? I don't know anywhere to begin from in Uganda, man. So every time I don't come out this side, I'm just helpless in the garage. Sitting there in the garage, helpless. Either sleep, and you let your parents feed you like those kids at home, or you come out here and you become selfish. You start requesting for lifts from those borders. Those men pay their money and they buy fuel for you to come and sit for free. It doesn't work like that, man. Even though those people are kind. I think Uganda has, those people are kind. Uganda has kind people. Because me, I deserve no kindness, for real. Because those guys go to the fuel stations, they buy fuel, and me, I come, I request for lifts, I sit for free. They drive me, they do that service of driving me, and they paid for fuel. Man, those people, Ugandan people are so kind. Those border men, like, very kind. But I have to just learn how to be a man. My heart needs to be brave. That's what I need to do, to be. I'm not the only person who has lived in the world. I'm not the only person who has lived in Uganda. I'm not the only person who has ever been broke. I'm not the only person who has ever been in extreme poverty, you know? There are people who have made it out. If there are people that have made it out, and for them at least they didn't have any ground where to start from, but they made it out, I have to believe that I can make it out too. I think now when I'm broke, when I'm poor, when I'm in poverty, this is the time where I need to get all my energy out. This is the time where I need to get all my energy out to fight this enemy. I should not be giving in. Yes, I can pause on making these videos, but now I have an enemy, poverty, and I'm a man. I was a kid, but now I'm a man. Yeah. There are people who have made it out. Not everybody was born from a royal family. Not everybody is the son of the president. Not everybody came from a well family, but they fought, they struggled. Poverty beat them and the world kicked them, but they stood up. They fought. Yeah? So that's the spirit that I should have, of fighting this enemy that I have now. Going to war. Like in Uganda, if you've ever heard of a story of President Museveni, I don't know if he's still the president by the time you're watching this video, but he went to the bush to challenge. He went to the bush to challenge, to fight for something. So, I should not be here crying like a crybaby. No. I should not be here crying like a crybaby. No. I should be here finding all the strength that I have in me to fight. The world has kicked me down, yes. It has, like everybody else. The world kicks everybody. So I should find strength. I sit in the garage and I'm stranded. I don't know where to begin from. Yes, that's very well. It's okay. But I need to get all my strength. If I call myself smart, and I believe I'm smart, I need to... Yes, YouTube is not doing this for me. I can pause. Maybe I will do it one time. And I take it as a hobby. Maybe I had a wrong mindset. Maybe I had a wrong mindset that maybe I can double up. I don't know. Even if I come and I tell myself I don't know where to begin from, that is not going to help me. Because it hasn't helped me the whole year. So that is not an option anymore. That is not an option for me anymore. So I have to fight. I have to know, yes, all those weaknesses that I have. I'm a human being like everybody else. Everybody has their own weaknesses. Those are my weaknesses, but those are not crimes. Those are not sins. Like, those are not like things that are baptized on me. I should not be crying all the time. Yes, I cried. I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried, but will I cry for 40 years? No. Even if you lose somebody, at the end of the day you leave and you go. So, I'm telling that to my soul. Maybe my soul felt like it is done, but I need to get myself. I sit in the garage, I've told you, it's stranded. I don't know where to begin from. So I'm telling this to myself that I need to encourage myself, even though I know that I don't know where to begin from. Even though I know that, but I need to. Yeah, okay, it's there already. Yes, I know it, but I need to look at things that are not there. I need to look at possibilities. That's what I need to look at. Because remember, like, life is very funny. You are born, you don't know even the time you're going to die. But you are there every day struggling, fighting. Yeah, so that's the meaning of life. Life is so amazing. You don't know the time you're going to die. You can die from the day you were being born, but you find yourself living. So that's what I should be doing. I should find the strength to live. I'm here complaining that God didn't give me anything, didn't give me a way to make money. It is my role. It's not the role of God. It's the role of me to give praise and worship to God. It's the role of me to, it's my role, sorry. It's my role. It's my role to give God His name glory. To show that I was in, at least I confessed that I was in deep poverty, yes. But now I have to give God, Allah, infinite intelligence, the glory. Show it. So that's the strength that I need. I was saying, like, when I was coming, I was shouting, but whenever I reach here, I don't want to shout. But I need to be talking. So, I need to get that strength. Yes, everything I've talked about it, and I recognize it, it's there. Yes, it's there already. Yeah, it's there. Everything I've talked about is there already. So what can I do? I don't know where to begin from, but I should just look for the strength. I should just look, I don't know, believe the life. Maybe I lost belief in life. Like I've told you, you are born, you don't know the time you're going to die. So if you are born and you know that, oh, okay, you will die, so you can give up from the day you are being born, and you're so like, okay, I'm going to die. What should I even do? But you find yourself growing, passing through all these stages. So I need to give life meaning.
The way it is now.
I need to give my life meaning. I need to first, I don't know, my English, sometimes I'm limited with the vocabularies. Like you preach about life, maybe I should love myself like the way my young brother tells me. Maybe everything is tied. Maybe everything is like this, maybe because I'm not loving myself. I come here and I tell people, love yourself, but what meaning will it hold when I'm not practicing it? So maybe I need to love myself. Maybe I need to open up my heart and accept me, accept myself. Maybe I wanted to be somebody else. Maybe, like whenever I come in the city and see those people doing better than me, I say like maybe I want to be like them. And that takes away the love that I should be having. Maybe I should love myself, accept myself. You know, even if I'm in this condition, poverty and being broke, I should just love myself. I should free myself. The other guy was telling me to like, open up yourself. The reason as why maybe I don't know how to drive a car, It's because I've never opened up myself. I've let my fears, I've let my insecurities be the drive of me, but which is not right. I should let love be love. I should let myself explore. I'm in this world to live. I'm here to live. I'm here to cope up. I'm here to adapt. If those people, everybody, if they're doing it, I can find a way. I believe like the miracles happen when you know exactly, like from your mind, you know that I'm not able to do this. Then you find yourself being able to do it. That's the miracle. So when I sit in the garage and I think in my head that there's not anywhere to begin from, there is somewhere I can begin from. I should have that hope. I should have that faith. There's at least there is where I can begin from with the love, with freeing up myself, with letting myself be, with letting myself live. Yeah? With coming out here and I preach about loving yourself, believing in yourself, believing in Almighty God, believing, even the books that I read, man, books written in 1888 there, they talk about Almighty God, man. There's a reason. Almighty Allah, I don't know the name, Universal God. There's a reason, man. This world has been there and we are still talking about God. Even if it's so unfair, even if we don't know how God does His things, but there is a reason. That reason is the hope. That reason is the hope. That should be the hope. God is hope. Yeah, so I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that my life is changing right now. Because I've expressed everything about my life, I've expressed it. So right now, this is the time where I have to tell you that I love you. I love you. I need to love myself, free myself, learn to forgive myself, learn to let myself be free, because that's what you need to do too, right? So I love you. Take good care after yourself. Look after the people that you love. Look after, believe, I'll continue to do this YouTube. I'll try. It gives me a heartbreak. I'll try. So I love you. Take good care after yourself.